All right, we are live. You are here on the roundtable. This is Jeff, co-host Chip. We've got a great guest coming with us tonight to join us. He's on his way here, getting ready to log in, and we are looking forward to seeing everybody here with us on the chain, on the roundtable, because today we're going to be talking a little bit about all the things that have been happening. Bitcoin, XRP, is this all going up? We're seeing crazy things right now, Chip.
It's amazing.
I think we're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Bitcoin prediction to make tonight. Big one.
All right. Huge Bitcoin.
Big.
Big.
So does Alex. He doesn't know it yet, but he does.
This is bigly.
I love these live streams, man, because we get to interface with the peeps.
That's right. Yeah. This
So
is live.
Yeah, it is live. So what do you say we kick it off?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it.
And now, the roundtable with Jeff and Chip on the chain.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let me at him. Let me at him, man. Let's do this. Let me at him, man.
No technical difficulties tonight.
No. Well, don't go and jinx it, man. I mean, anything can happen at this point, really, let's say, right?
That is true.
It's all possible. I got to like rearrange my windows. I got some window
ads. What's up with that?
Say what?
I don't know.
Say what? So yeah, I mean, it's amazing to see what's happening with Bitcoin right now. And you know how you remember 6-8 months ago, everyone's complaining like, hey man, we need Bitcoin to go up so XRP will go up. Well, the decoupling has officially started and ended, right? It's over, man. There's no more
going up. No movement on the XRP.
No, it did go up. I always look at that, like you log in and it says it's up 2%, and you're like 2%.
Yeah, I love that.
It's so inconsequential, right?
2%, 5%.
Yeah, it's like 5%, 6%, and nothing happens because it's
woohoo! It's 0.246 instead of 0.242.
Look, we could hit 16,000. Bitcoin could hit 16,000 before the end of this broadcast. So I think it's really going to blow past 20, like easily. It's going to easily blow past 20. So boom, there we go.
There he is.
What's up, Alex?
Him in live. It's live.
Alex is
straight
here.
In.
Bam. What's up? No prep time or anything, man.
Nothing.
All right, so we said you had a big prediction to make about Bitcoin. Go.
Oh, whoa.
I'm just messing with you, Alex. That's it. No,
I got one. I really got one.
Oh, do you? I have one too. Go ahead. Shoot.
I don't know. I think we range between 15 and 16 for the next 2 hours. Boom.
Yeah, well, you're spot on because right now it's 15,569. Dude, we lost you, man. We need some more lights in your studio there, in your satellite studio.
I think I have an outer band coming through here right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, we have a tropical.
It's been all day.
We have a tropical storm blowing through. It's supposed to a part of it's gonna hit it tomorrow, and man, it's like all of a sudden you're sitting there like, oh, I think it stopped, and everything starts shaking, and I feel like there's, I don't know, something's going on outside my window. I don't know if it's entities or it just feels like growling. It's really bizarre, man. Are you feeling any of that, Alex? You feeling that? Are you up in in home base yet?
Yeah, I'm in Orlando. We're feeling it. It's starting to get very windy, and starting to rain now.
Nice. So we have the official version of, well, I guess it's a Florida version tonight, man. It's a Florida version of the roundtable. So
yeah,
just wanted to real quickly shout some people out. Wen Mullet, Wrench Bro, Simon Bickerton, Carl Lewis is here, Van Life Biker. We have William Edwards, Tina Hall, Lady Enigma's in the house, Tony Morissette, Tony Fisk. Who else am I missing here?
Michael Atu.
Yeah, he's here as well. We also have WB, Chinese Bamboo, Peter Voss, Shridan, where I can never say that, but anyway, it's close enough.
Sir John,
that's what it is. Sir John.
Richter, and Holy Moly.
Holy moly. Richter's here, yeah. Michael O2, holy moly.
And you can't forget
Perfect.
about Simon Bickerton because he's been in from the beginning.
From the beginning, man. Yeah, I think I did mention him. So
Yeah.
what's up? Thanks for making it. I know you were like traveling back, so it's all good to hear that you're back in. So what's up, Alex? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just hanging out with some friends tonight, and traffic was a little crazy coming back into Orlando area, but I'm just hanging out, watching all the madness going on in the world, watching crypto finally make some good movements, and just hoping that December. My birthday is on the 5th of December, so
Okay, guys. Jeff, record that really quick, Jeff, because we don't want to
I'm
forget
recording.
Alex's birthday. We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
head in the
right.
hang a
Yeah.
second.
Put that
Let me
down
write
there.
it down. Alex, what did you say? December 5th?
yeah. So I hope that the all-time high is on December 5th.
Well, that's good
Nice.
because my wife's birthday is on the 6th, which means I can't forget your birthday if it's a day earlier. See what I'm saying? See how that
That's
works?
right. That's it.
Listen,
so that means
I-
21,000.
By the way, I still never hear the end of it. When a buddy of mine came down from New York about 15 years ago, and it just happened to be on the night of the 5th, which was Alex's birthday. I didn't know I was celebrating at the time, but it bled over to 12:01 at a pub, and I wasn't home for a birthday, so I was like bad. So I was like, I realized that, man, don't do stupid things like that again, man.
That's it.
It's just not a smart thing to do. So it'll
Yeah.
happen.
So what do you guys think, man? Alex, it's great to see you, man. It's been a while. I was going back and trying to remember the last time we had you on, and it seems
I think
like
it was a month
forever.
ago.
Yeah, was it?
It was
No,
like
No, it's longer than that.
no, it was like
July.
6.
It was July.
Right. Was it July? Maybe it was July, but it wasn't that
Yeah,
long ago.
time is going by so quick. Ever since it's
Wow.
nonsense, it's just like the Fridays just keep piling up, and then I think back, and I still feel like we're in like March or April.
Yeah.
Like this whole gap just kind of.
One quick question: what if 2020 is the preview trailer to 2021?
Yeah. Wait. What do you say? Wait a minute. That might not be a good thing, man.
That's not a good thing, bro.
Wait a minute. If it's the trailer,
You mean
if
more
it's
of the same?
in a
Yeah, it's
land
like-
where people forgot time, in
Yeah.
a world where everything ceases to amaze anyone anymore. It's like,
2020
yeah.
is a preview into what 2021's got.
Well, like I said, we still have about 5-6 weeks before the aliens come down. It's like everyone's like, yeah, hold my beer, whatever. Nobody cares,
It's gonna be exciting.
I mean, what could top 2020 at this point, right?
Don't say that.
I mean,
How about
I mean,
21,000 for 2021. How about that?
There
I
you
like
go.
that. Yeah, I predict by February it's going to blow past 20,000 and change Bitcoin. I feel it's going to be somewhere between 20 and 25, and then we'll be like everyone's going to be kicking themselves, going, "I remember it was 3,000, and I was like, didn't want to pony up. I remember when it was at 6,000. I remember it was at 9,000.
Oh God, it's so crazy. On my birthday, it was hovering in that 10.5 range, and I'm like, oh, I gotta stack up some Bitcoin.
Yeah, I remember when it was at 3,500, and I was like, man, maybe I should just get like 5 of these things and like
Right.
Oh yeah,
or something like refinance my house or
Yeah, maybe you
put it on a
should.
credit card. But I
That's why with my XRP I'm buying a time machine, right? Once it moons, I'm gonna buy a time machine. I'll go back and be ridiculously like the richest human being on the planet because I'll do everything right, and then I'll have all this money and I'll be able to give a lot of it away, which will be awesome because that's kind of really. Otherwise, it's pointless to have that much and not do some good with it, right?
yeah.
right.
Like I said, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a philanthropist, and then I realized, and then like. Teacher's like, what do you want to be? I'm like, I want to be a philanthropist. You know what that is? Yeah, you give money away. Yeah, whose money do you give away? I don't know. Your money. Oh, okay. That's how it works. You give your money away. Okay.
Now, what happens if you go back in time and you have to change things? Do you go back and get a farmer's almanac? Because there's all sorts of issues that pop up when you get the farmer's almanac.
So on
Back to
Reddit,
the Future?
there's a
No.
time traveler's guide that I have
Reddit.
saved on my phone just in case.
Just in case, man. I think time travel is possible. At least there is in some potential way. It might not be the way we think, where you actually go back in time. You might be able to have a window into it, or some. Like, what if you were able to view it and you look at it, and you're like, you see BTC, but you're not sure what the price is. And you're like, is that a 1 or a 6? Is it a 9? Are those is it a 0.00? I mean, you don't know, like, because maybe like you think, yeah, buy it all right now, and it goes to zero.
So I have actually, now that we're talking about time travel, I have a theory on why things have gone so wrong in 2020.
Why not?
All right.
Lay it on us, man. Lay it on us.
I think there's a time traveler that keeps coming back and trying to fix things, and every time he tries to fix things, something else just gets crazy. Like, remember the murder hornets and the fires and like crazy nonsense?
What happened to those hornets though? Like, they were like the biggest news for like 3 days, and then like they disappeared.
I'm telling you,
they fixed it, so that's why you don't really remember it. No, they actually caught them recently. You see that? They've been somehow, they had this whole thing on how they caught them. And now they're putting trackers on them or something, and they're going and destroying their nests.
Dude, I have not been keeping up on the murder hornets. I'm sorry, man. Then there was like the killer bees, and it was just like, I mean, it got progressively worse, and I thought to myself, like, almost nothing like phases you anymore, you know? I'm like, let's just get out of 2020. Let's just like, we'll take our chances with 2021, but I think we just got to get out of it first, right?
That murder hornet was pretty cool. I got to admit that you have a hornet, the murder hornet. I mean, and it was huge, right? and it eats other bees. I mean, that's kind of interesting.
And it just disappeared. It just out of nowhere just disappeared. You don't see it anymore.
No,
it's gone.
Other stuff that's happening in 2020 that you don't remember because it was like the hot thing for a week and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
Well,
kind of like Fox News. Used to be the hot thing and not so much anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think on December 31st, like when we're sitting around waiting, what's going to happen? Like, now that you told me that 2020 might be the trailer to 2021, I don't know if I'm going to be as excited about it. Like, you'd be like, yes, we're out of it. And all of a sudden, you know, asteroid crashes into Earth or something, you know.
Right.
I mean, stranger things have happened, right? I mean, it can be all kinds of weirdness.
Right. Oh, my God. So crazy. So here we go. So if we go back and we look at where we're at right now today, we think about 2017, 2018, things started ramping up a little bit. You know, everything was getting exciting. Bitcoin was kind of on a rally. XRP was hovering at the 24, 25 cent mark. And then all of a sudden, the momentum picked up. Do you think we're going to see a repeat as we move into December, you know, or are we going to pull back and wait until 2021?
So being the optimistic I am, like, I think that we're going to see it's going to be twice as fast and twice as much because the difference between now and 2017 is institutional buyers. It's easier to buy cryptos because you have like the Coinbase app, PayPal, all this other stuff. And then you have like more knowledge, like people had years to learn about this thing, you know, since the last bull run. You have the holidays coming up. So people, although it's COVID, families still going to get together and do Thanksgiving and talk about, hey, how's the Bitcoin thing going? Well, it's going back up. So I think that you add all those factors in, and I think we see our run in December. And then I think 2021 is going to be the year where we just take off. Like, it's off to the races, off to the horses. Like, have fun, buy your McLarens or buy your Lambos and do what you want. But I think that starting now into next year, we're going to see crazy, crazy numbers.
There's a lot of prediction. There's a lot of talk now about, you know, Bitcoin coming from the financial guys, where there was a report that was written, it came out today. They said that buying Bitcoin now is like buying Amazon or Apple or any of those 10 years ago. But now all of a sudden you're starting to see that FOMO pick up. Just like, that's why I was looking at like that 17 time frame. You know, things were kind of dragging. You started seeing little sparks of FOMO. And that's what we're starting to see again. Little bits of FOMO. They're talking about, you know, as good as gold, you know, all these little things. And then, but the climate's a lot different now, you know, both, you know, globally, from a global perspective, in terms of the recognition of digital assets. So maybe that's going to create a little bit of a boost.
So, and then think about it. We have like the BIS, the IMF, the ECB, like they're talking digital assets now. they were not doing that in 2017. You have
Yep.
different political players talking about it, like Tom Emmer, Warren Davidson, Darren Soto. Shout out to him, by the way. I think he's going to be watching this today.
Oh, shout out to Darren Soto.
Shout out to Darren Soto. Yeah, he's I'm pleased I'm pleased he's from Florida, even though he's up in your neck of the woods. But we're claiming him. Jeff and I are claiming him too, man. We're like, he's Florida. We'll take him.
Claim him. He's all about digital assets. Him and his team. So we have people like that are starting to learn and well versed. Some of his team is very well versed in the crypto space. So
can that team teach the rest of Congress?
Yeah, they're teaching. They're talking. Nice. They're putting their stuff out there. So we have people like that talking about digital assets, cryptocurrency, blockchain, the technology, and that's going to push it further where it needs to go. So that's why I say, starting now, the FOMO's already here. It's going to push into 2021, and then we'll see how what happens in the world. There's people don't know what's happening. COVID, man, and it's gonna economies are gonna start feeling.
I think COVID ended though. I don't think there hasn't been conversation about COVID in like 5 days. Like there's all these super spreader events, and everyone's like, that's cool. It's not a big deal. Everyone's like, it's all right, whatever. It just disappeared after the election. Like it just fell off the face of the trackers are gone. It's weird.
Oh, they removed everything.
It's gone. I was like, this is fantastic news for us. I mean, we live in Florida, which is like, it's been gone for a long time, but
Yeah, it's been gone for a while down here.
Yeah, it's like
people aren't so excited.
No, people don't really care too much.
I'm gonna sidestep the politic talk, and I'm gonna just move on. Like I hear it. But
man, I'm just saying just saying what I'm seeing out there. I'm saying it doesn't appear to be. Now I could be wrong. Maybe
we'll find out in 2 weeks, right? We'll find out. It takes 2 weeks for the people to show if they caught it or not. So we'll find out.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
So here's the question for you. We talk about the politics of it. Yeah, I'm kind of, I've always, believed that, especially in this space, the politics definitely impact the digital asset. But I think the digital asset growth globally is slightly removed. It's going to move forward regardless. Mm-hmm. It's just the speed at which it moves forward. I think one of the things, you bring up Darren Soto and, we have to plug Warren Davidson in with that because those guys worked on the Token Taxonomy Act. And I would love to see a revitalization of the Token Taxonomy Act because without that, I think we're going to see a lot of slowdown. We're not going to see the progress that we need, from a regulatory perspective. We're still going to see the growth. It's still going to grow. It's still going to develop. I think we're at a point now where, we've seen the identification. You've kind of brought this up. We're starting to we see the adoption a little bit of the concept. We're starting to see that growth phase, but to put the growth phase into hyperdrive, we need more regulation or regulatory clarity. I want to say regulation.
So
clarity.
Like the UK already said, XRP is not a security. You have other countries like Singapore and what is the one that just started their own digital currency? The Bahamas or the Virgin Islands or something like that?
Bahamas.
Sand dollar.
The Bahamas. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have all these other countries who are actually taking the step forward and doing that. So I don't think that, the U.S. better hurry up before they get left behind, but I don't think that's going to really delay the space. I mean, it may hurt us as U.S. entities that we cannot play in some of these cryptocurrencies. Yeah, but I mean, the market will continue with or without us.
Yeah, I want to throw this up here. Yeah. So XRP Carolina asks, hey, is Ripple moving to Dubai? And what they did was they actually opened up an office there. I saw something earlier today. Set up a regional office in Dubai. They're moving there. But, the press was saying, as they mull the whole idea of moving outside, leaving the U.S. for good. So, but I thought they were already in Dubai, but.
They were. I think that they were just expanding their offices in Dubai. Because I did stop by the office in Dubai back in last November, last October. I did stop by and I saw the Ripple sign and everything. So they were there. I think this is just expanding their office.
Yeah. So they're right. That's what that's kind of what it says. Nice.
Yeah, man.
If anybody else
That's a
has any
nice
questions
place.
too,
I
we
like
want
that.
to hit. DNI is in the house. So I want to say a big shout
Yeah.
out there.
Oh, there's
Sergeant
DNI.
Obi-Wan
Nice.
is in here as well, who's also been on the show.
Yep.
So
Nice.
good to see
Nice.
you too, man. Good to see you.
That
Man.
was tied up in these. So it's bringing up the regional office. I think we've seen a couple statements coming out on Dubai, Singapore, still London, opening up regional offices. I don't believe that they're going to move their primary headquarters, their U.S. based headquarters. They're going to open up regional offices. In order to get regional growth, they need regional offices.
Exactly.
It's almost impossible to do it. No, it's not impossible. It's better and more expedient if they have regional presence in that area.
So
But,
it makes sense to me. It makes sense to buy because if you look at all the operations that they're doing, like with the Bank of Kuwait and Saudi and Qatar and stuff like that, so it makes sense to have that central point be Dubai. So it's easier to get into and out of, and
yeah, plus a great place to go visit.
Everybody wants to go to Dubai, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell does that comment mean, right?
Go there. You got to go to the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Check out the. You know what got me over there is the indoor skiing.
Yeah.
Did you go check that out? That's crazy.
Yeah, Mall of the Emirates. I don't know if you guys know. I used to live there for a couple of years. So Dubai.
I didn't know you lived there.
Anybody in Dubai from Dubai in the chats, let me know. Let's talk. Let's have fun when I get there. But Dubai is an awesome place to visit. It makes sense that they have their office there.
Yeah, what's great is the Irish pub over in the tennis world or whatever that was called. There's a huge Irish pub out there that was pretty cool to hang out at.
Yeah, that's pretty. It gets lit.
Yeah.
Seems like I'm kind of blurry here. I don't know. Maybe I should
a little bit. You're getting a little.
I'm gonna come out and come back. It might be the weather here.
It could be.
Let me bounce out for a second. Let me come back because everyone's complaining. I look like I'm on a Commodore 64 over here. So let me bounce out. I'll be right back, guys.
Max headroom. It's like the old days.
I'm just gonna restart my machine, but I'll bounce out and I'll be right back.
All right,
so
sounds
you guys
good.
talk amongst yourselves. You guys had a pretty good combo going there.
All right, yeah.
All right, let me see. Let me move here.
Get out of here. There he is.
Chip is by Ask Jeeves. I like that.
Oh, that's a good one. That is funny.
Yeah, man. So I think that we're gonna start seeing positive movement upwards,
right?
And we're gonna continue to see it. So hopefully it continues. If it not, I mean, hey guys, we've been through worse. The market cap went down to 90, and we're still here today. We're at 430 last time I checked, 440 maybe. So if it goes to $1 trillion, hey man, if it goes to 0, here for the ride. Make good friends on the way.
Let's see. The global crypto market cap is 446 right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it went up by 3.6% over the last day. So
awesome.
Definitely seeing some momentum. It's great. Overall, when you see a lot of green is good. But in this case, we're starting to see a lot of they're hitting certain plateaus also. So like with Ethereum, Ethereum was in that kind of 3 zone for a while, and then it finally broke 400. And once it broke 400, now it's the past days, now it's sitting at 454, making progress. Bitcoin, same thing, kind of stuck, then finally made that, went through that little barrier. And now it's been, consistent. I mean, we're talking about in days. And then XRP sitting here at 25 cents. This, I keep going back to it. It just reminds me of 2017 so much, and I feel like, it'd be nice to see a resurgence of that. But right now, there's so many great things that are happening in this space, all over the world. I know you travel a lot. What are your thoughts on India, with the development over there? It seems like, yesterday I was talking a little bit about some banks that are opening up to try to bring banking to a lot of the, poor areas where they're relatively unbanked. Last week I talked about a group out of England that's bringing over crypto banking to India. That's just one region. There's so many other regions to look at, but banked, unbanked, I'm starting to see development everywhere.
So at first, the initial talk with India was that they're going to ban all of crypto. Like they didn't
exactly.
Want But what I think they're preparing to come out with very strong regulations and only allow certain cryptos to be purchased and used in their country. And then they're going to use the underlying technologies of those cryptocurrencies to kind of shape how their country is structured.
Right.
So I think that we will see XRP being used for their cross-border payments and remittances. Like if living in Dubai, there's a lot of people from India and Dubai. Living in New York,
Yep.
a lot of Indians in New York, and all over the U.S. And a lot of them send money back home. So that is where I think that their government is like, hey, we have a possible solution for a problem that's very, very big. So I do see India being a big player in the crypto market. I mean, they have a lot of people there, so that may bring a lot to the market cap. And did you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
We're
you're
still
there.
here, man.
Yeah.
We just soloed you. You're
Chip's
still here.
playing
Don't worry.
around. Yeah, no, I see that too. You know, they were saying this is causing some pixelation in this mode. So go to that mode.
Is that one
It was
better?
yeah, people are seeing it bizarre when we're in that mode.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
So that
yep.
was the problem then.
Possibly, yep. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, Simon's wondering where your lemon tree is, Chip. But Chip doesn't have a lemon tree. That's
I
why
don't have a lemon tree, man.
he doesn't have one.
No, I don't have a lemon
I've
tree.
got a lemon tree.
I got a chakra tree. You want to see it?
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, wait a minute. What the heck is that?
It's a chakra tree. My wife makes them.
A shocker tree. Hang on a sec. Let's get a better look at
Oh.
this thing. Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
you just
hit the
removed it.
wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Let's see. What is
there
it?
you go. I'm plugging my
Oh.
wife's business, by the way.
Oh, that's
So-
really cool.
What is it
Yeah.
though? What is it made out of?
She's gonna kill me, but yeah, crystals and stuff.
Oh yeah, my wife's into that, so that's pretty cool, dude. So you got to let us know. How do we?
Nice.
Go ahead, man. Put the plug in there. Throw the website in there.
Yeah, Luna by Liz on Instagram. I'll send everybody the link, and then she also has a store. I'll put it up on my Twitter account after this. But yeah, she makes a bunch of tree stuff. I'll show you one more.
Lady says Tree of Life.
Tree of Life. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna work one of those into my background. Hey, like that.
Like a dream
Oh.
picture that she makes. I don't know. She's gonna kill me though. But yeah.
No,
Yeah,
she
we-
shouldn't kill you, man.
That's
Actually,
awesome.
my wife has
That's
well, she has two businesses, but she has, dude, it's right in line with what you're doing right there. I gotta get her. I gotta text her to bring in this thing. I don't know. I don't even know what it is, man. I don't. It's way beyond my pay scale, pay grade. I don't know what it is, but let me ask her if she'll bring one of them in.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's cool, man. Put it on there because it's cool. I mean, I like to plug stuff going on in the community, and I gotta figure out how I gotta figure out how I get one of those. That'd be cool to throw in there.
Lady says use that for
Reiki.
Reiki healing.
There
Nice.
you go. Yeah, my wife. I don't know. She's gonna yell at me.
That's awesome. Really cool. So, all right, what else? What other topics for today?
I think we're gonna plug other stuff. Are we getting like weird?
Not just you. You're the only one that keeps freezing.
I don't know why I keep freezing, man. Like I have really good throughput here. It's really weird. It's something. I think maybe something going on.
So check
Yeah,
this.
a little bit of rain.
Could you pull up the historical data for Bitcoin and XRP from December of 17?
Yeah. Yep.
I
Yeah.
have this theory that I want to share with everyone, and I may be going crazy, but who cares?
All right. Let's do. Let's pull up. You want to go from what? Let's go from January 1, 17.
So no, December of 17, December
Oh,
1st
December.
of 17 to January 10th of 17. Of 18.
What do you call this thing again?
Oh, you want to go from December 1 of 17 to when?
To January 7th of 18.
This
Okay.
is called the
Gotcha.
harmonizer. Right there.
There you go.
There you go. See. So we'll have to do a trade. Alex, I'll have to get one of those trees there, man.
There you go. We'll trade one of your trees.
It's got crystals
What are
on it, and you put crystals on here and whatever. It's called a harmonizer.
There
It's
you
above
go.
my pay grade. There you go. And there's the tree. There it is.
Nice.
Jeff, what does your wife make? Has she got anything we can plug while we're all doing this here together?
Financial stuff.
There you go. Well, plug it, man.
So
That's
if
what they
you
make
guys
money.
look-
There you go.
That's Bitcoin, right? So if we look
Yeah,
at
that's Bitcoin.
Yeah, so if we look at what Bitcoin was doing, It was just hanging out around 10, 11, and then it jumped to 14, and then 17, and it stayed around 15, 16. Yeah, we all know the history of it, right? Now, can you jump to XRP in that same time frame?
Oh yeah, I gotta open up another one. Yep. Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me open up another one. Give me 1 second. Let me just stop sharing that one in the meantime.
Yep.
I'll open up another one.
There you go. Why don't you open up another one?
I think I might open up another one. Open up a second one. About that.
When I think of like a beer when you say that, I'll open another one. You know, it's like you just like guzzle it down.
All right, let's open up another one.
Simon Bickert, look at this. Wait, I got to read this comment. This is good, man. I like when people make me laugh. Simon Bickerton said, my stepmother needs 500 harmonizers.
My mother.
I guess there's like, yeah, I guess his stepmother. Okay, his stepmother. That's what it was. His stepmom needs that. Is that a good thing or probably, I don't know. It's kind of that made me laugh though. That was good.
There it is. All right. Okay, let's see if I can open. How about that? There we go.
Yes.
Okay, that's Bitcoin. Here's XRP. So let's go back to 17.
So look what it did in 17. It was hanging out 24, 25.
I'm sorry, guys. This is just too funny. My mother needs 500 tranquilizers. Sorry, just couldn't.
Totally, you're killing me.
Go ahead.
So if you guys see what it did is 25, 25, and then boom, a jump to 37, and then a jump to 47, and then 86. So I think we're about to repeat all of that.
Yeah, history repeats, man, and it's gonna blow past it, no problem.
Yeah, and here you go. You know, like you said, and we can go further back and look in that whole October, November ramp up for Bitcoin. It was interesting too because as that happened, XRP for the longest time was in that 24 to 27 cent point. It would go up, it would come back down, and it would settle back in the 22, 23 spot. So the question is, so like you said, even while Bitcoin was hovering in these bigger numbers, you know, you still see, XRP started, they started making a little bit of momentum. But I think if you go back a little bit further is when you really saw, XRP was just lack of volatility, just kind of stationary. But it's going to be interesting because I think this is kind of where the FOMO kicked in. Yeah, we started really seeing some major FOMO from the media hype. Same thing over here. It started hitting these numbers, the 14, 17. And this was definitely the major media hype. And then obviously there was some retrace, some sell-offs, people taking profits, and then then it just kept going down from there. But that was a kind of momentary excitement here. But yeah, I mean it was crazy. So it's right there. So the question is, like you said, is there going to be a repeat? Is that cycle going to happen again?
I think so. I think so that this week we start to see some movement upwards. And I'm going to be positive because my birthday's in about 3 weeks and I want it to be up for my birthday. Hey, I'm greedy. So what? Right? So I want to.
I would be happy if it's up for your birthday. I'll tell you that. I'll totally be down for that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that we see some positive movement. We see this week we'll probably break, 40 cents or next week. And then once we break, I'm not big into TA. I don't really know a lot about it, but once we break like 60, 70 cents, I think we're on to the races. Like we're off to the races, and it's about to get really fun. And I think that if Bitcoin breaks the all-time high and creates a new all-time high, I think XRP will do the same.
Yep. Yeah. I tend to agree with you. I think you're going to see the top 5 or top 10 digital assets, but you're going to see a lot of momentum throughout the whole, space. If Bitcoin has to hit that $20,000 point again, 21,000. It hits an all-time high. That excitement's going to shoot through the roof, and people are going to jump in. There's going to be a lot of FOMO. It's going to hit the media attention. Everything's going to get crazy, and you're going to start seeing new money coming in. I was reading another article. They're saying that there's some of these funds are slowly buying into different digital assets. They're buying into smaller altcoins that people aren't as familiar with. So that's happening. Here's the big one. Do you see the DeFi space? Do you see the DeFi space as being a bubble? Do you think it's good, bad, indifferent?
So
what are your thoughts?
I think DeFi is going to have its own space to play in, and there's going to be the core coins, which is our top 10 cryptocurrencies. They will dabble into the DeFi space some way somehow. So I think there's an appetite for it. There's an audience for it. I personally don't understand the yams or I don't know. I don't get it. So, but yeah, it has its space, it has its audience, it has its appetite. So I think it'll do well.
Just got a question from Simon Bickerton. What do you boys think about Celsius?
Hasn't that thing been taken off lately?
Cell token. Jeff did a video on it.
It's killing me. It's killing me. Yeah, it's been doing. It's killing it. It's really doing well. I mean, if you look at this movement here on the Cell token, right? I mean, we're talking about. It's been around a little bit longer than we've had access to it. It's still in the U.S. It's a little bit harder to get access to it. But I think you can buy it through Celsius, going through another platform, whatnot. But, let's look just a year ago, though. Look at that. Yeah, you're talking about 4 cents.
Ouch.
4 cents. 4. I mean, now we're sitting at a nice spot here, right? $1.94. But here's the big movement right here. I mean, you saw some big ups.
Big jumps, yeah.
42, and we're not talking that long ago. When we had Alex on, it was sitting around 38 cents. And now, we had a little retrade, but
getting the emergency
there you go.
Thing going off on the phone. It's like buzzing like crazy. Flash flood warning. Great.
That's awesome. Hey, congratulations to anybody who was able to buy it low and rode the wave, man. Congrats to everyone.
Guys, I just want to say big shout out to Lady Enigma. She sent us 2 $3 super stickers. Thank you so much, lady. Appreciate
sweet.
that. Very nice, man. I didn't want that to go unnoticed. I'm going to put them both up there. Bam, bam. Thank you.
TD73 saying still cheap. It's true. Even at $2, now the thing is, I look at this Cell token, similar to, if you look at like the Binance, the BNB, that's sitting around $29 right now. It pulled back to around 12, 13. That also started out, in that lower, number, so yeah, if you came in at 4 cents, phenomenal. You get in now at $2. I believe it has a lot of growth, and I think even TD is saying the same thing. He's saying 100 times from here. I think it has a lot of growing room. Can it get up into that $20, $30 range like a Binance? I just got it. The flash flood. Great.
It's like
don't go outside.
It's like buzzing like crazy.
At the same time. So, I think, and that this is one that really excites me. So I put some money into USDC, and I'm getting ready to move it into the Celsius. I think it's exciting. What I was really excited about originally, I started putting some holdings onto Celsius, and I wanted to get payouts in the Cell token, and you can't do that in the U.S. So that that would have been really cool, because not only getting your interest, but you're getting the growth of the token at the same time. That's it's kind of a double benefit. I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm gonna have to look into that one. That's awesome.
Be far bigger than Link soon. Yep. The thing is that it's connected to something real. Look at this one. Oh, sorry. Chip,
I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about
1,000 new users a day. Look at that. More people earning and sell, more Cell tokens to buy every week. I think that's real utility, and growth. Go ahead, Chip.
Well, the reason I was going to bring this up is because this whole thing which happened with Uphold and Cred. Remember they had some partnership together, and this is what happens you go into partnerships with. But the difference, I think the biggest difference between all of these people that are in a very similar space, like Sherdan says right here, he says that the crypto lender filed for bankruptcy, Celsius in the same business. They are, but the difference is Alex Mashinsky, this is a sick startup. He's got a track record over 30 years of doing the right thing. So could he go off and do it? He could, but is it likely? No, because he's got a track record. These other people don't have track records, and he's one of the few people that opened it up and said, hey, we give away 80%, we keep 20%. He's the only one that's challenged other startups that, hey, if you want to do better than us, give away 90% and keep 10% for yourselves. So he's not trying to create Wall Street 2.0. He's trying to create, he's trying to create something new. And what happens with what we have with going on with these other banks and stuff, we're going back to Wall Street 2.0, which is with all these CBDCs, like central banks doing all these. Like, so what? What's the difference? They're not. It's not really the true use of what blockchain is for, decentralized and transparent and all that. We're going back to like under the cover of night, and they'll be minted and nobody knows. But I'm glad the conversation's happening. I mean, it's good to see the conversation happening. Like Alex said earlier, it wasn't happening. It wasn't being even talked about. Everyone's like, I don't think we'll ever do that. And everyone's like jumping over each other and falling over each other to try to get it done first, right?
So I wanted to show this. I saw it on my TV the other day on CNBC. Right? So it says Bill Miller makes the case for Bitcoin.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So it's things like that. And like, check this out. This is another thing I saw on CNBC.
Wait, turn it a little bit. There we go.
Almost had it.
You almost had it. It's picking up glare somewhere.
All right.
It's always disturbing. You can't show the. What does it say?
I'll screenshot it. It says the risk of Bitcoin going to zero much lower now, and they were talking about Bitcoin. They spent like a minute or two on part of the segment talking about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. I'm like, so compared to 2017, we didn't see that. And Bill Miller, I saw a couple of questions. Bill Miller, he's a legendary. He's been all over the place and done a lot of things, and for him to talk about Bitcoin is pretty awesome.
Sorry, man, I keep hitting the wrong damn button. No, it's pretty cool, and it's like, again, they're just seeing people. But what about Warren Buffett? Is he still anti-Bitcoin?
See, I don't really like Warren Buffett.
I don't either, man. I'll be honest with you. I think he's. You read his books and he's go buy candy stocks. I'm like, dude, it's 2020, man. It's like,
Look, man, I got. Hey, man, cool. He's a richest guy.
I mean, God bless him, right?
He's a millionaire. He's a billionaire. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Move on, bro. Like, your time's over.
See you later. Scoot along.
Well, yeah, he doesn't recognize the tech space. I mean, it's been proven. He's admitted that enough, So. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like, I'll just keep my comments to myself, man. I think that
it's just us talking. There's really nobody else around, so it's no big deal.
Man. I don't see how people can glorify him and all that. I mean, like, if I had all that money, man, I could help you helping so much people.
Exactly.
Not saying that he doesn't, but
all right, here's another one. Here's another one.
This is the buttons. I have nothing to do with it. Man.
This is in the this is in the DeFi space. This is YFI or Yearn.finance. This is one of the bigger ones that really blew up. But it blew up big because this one blew up to like 42,000 in a very short period of time. So if we look here, look at this. It launched back in July. So it launched pretty high back in July, around the 900, 980 price point. But it went from 980 in July. It hit 34,000 in August. So not even a month later, a little over a month later. And then it maxed out in September at 39. It hit 42 for a little bit. It's I don't know why it's not represented here, but I'd seen it on the thing. It hit 42. And since then, look at this backward slide. Now, if you were in there were some wealthy, people that came out of this. If they sold out, if they rode it all the way up, but there's also some people that are sitting, holding some big bags in this space. I think that the DeFi space is definitely growing. There's definitely some adjustment period. You know, but I think it also it's a little concerning at the
So
same time. I don't know.
Simon asked, "Hey, what is Yearn?" So you want to just give him like a general overview of what it is?
Yeah, I want to learn too.
It's right there.
How well is that? You're the one that did a deep dive on it, man.
Hey,
That's
so
why-
I saw a
did.
question that I wanted to
Here, I'll pull it up.
Surfer 301 said David Louie SEC case. Are you referring to the Ripple case, or is that something else? I'm waiting for him to reply on the chat, but I want to talk on that, on the Ripple case, the Ripple lawsuit, and when you guys are.
Yeah, I got delayed till the 2023 or something like that.
No, I have access to the court file, so I saw the documentation.
Yeah, I saw it too. Wade had sent Hitchens had sent it over to us. I perused it and I looked at it, and I don't know, it just looked like some stuff that the plaintiff's attorney filed some additional stuff. It looked like some additional discovery stuff. I don't know, Wade, if you want to like chime in on that. That's at least what I saw. I mean, I looked at it pretty quick. He sent us the court docs too, and yeah, I have access to Pacer and LexisNexis, so I can look up these court cases too. But I just didn't bother doing it. It's nicer when Wade sends it to us in an email. It's all perfect right there. You just like click it. So
yeah. LexisNexis, huh?
Huh? Yeah, Lexis, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what Simon says with that DeFi, the DeFi space doesn't have a funky bear.
No, they hells don't have one. They don't have a. They don't even have like a. They don't have a. You know what it is, Jeff? Come on, I hope you're going to compete it. They don't have a Yeti. They don't have a Yeti.
No Yeti.
They got nothing. But, you know, it's like everyone's like going crazy. It's like, will Bitcoin hit 20,000? And Yearn Fine is like, hold my beer, dude. I'm like, you know, it's like way up there at like, because I remember when you were talking about it, I was like at 20, and then it was like 23, then it was like 28. It was like insanity blowing it up like that. But
yeah, it's
a hell of a risk, man.
It's way risky. You know, I mean, it's just overall, I just think it's short period of time too. You know, and that. But it's interesting. The whole idea of DeFi, though, is that you're cutting out a lot of middle people, you know, which is even like Celsius is playing a little bit in both worlds. And then what was the other? There's a couple platforms that are in the XRP space. What was the one we had brought them in that was also into DeFi? But a lot of it just has to be, you know, you're taking out a lot of the middle players and allowing lower cost, you know, the earning. You know, I don't know. It's still, I get a little bit of there's a little confusion over the whole concept. You know, where everything is coming from. What do you think, Chip?
I don't trust it. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've looked at it. And I'm not saying it's not. It seems to me like it's like really, like niche people that are into it, like coders and stuff like that, and some really heavy hitters on the finance side. You know, they call it DeFi. It's like decentralized finance. You know, it's almost misleading in a way because, I mean, the risk is far greater than any kind of other positions you would buy in other sort of asset classes. So I think, just like anything, look, I think it'll get there, but I think it's real young at this point because, you know, anything when it's first getting started, it's like the Wild West. And I also think that once we get some regulatory clarity, I don't know how it's going to affect the DeFi space. But stuff you're seeing now blowing up, and it's like, oh, they have a new DeFi project, and then next thing you know, it was kind of like the ICOs. They'd do an ICO, and then all of a sudden the people disappear. Like, whoa, what just happened? They just disappear. So there's been a couple of those projects too. So I don't know. I just think it's very young. You know, I looked at it. I kind of maybe miscategorized it as being the, you know, the 2020 version of the 2016, 2017 ICO sort of thing. It really isn't. I mean, it's different and it's unique, but when you start seeing some of these projects take off, but you know, you see people got hurt holding the bag too. Some of these people bought at the wrong time. It took a downward trend, and all of a sudden, you know, sushi anyone? Yeah. Well, hell yeah, I'll have some sushi. What the hell? I'll have some. I used to have
what is it? Sushi, and then I don't know.
Sushi's one of them. Yeah, sushi's one of them. Yeah. I got real hungry for some real sushi though. Lady Enigma smells the bulls. Look at that. Boom. You smell that? Smells like a bull run, man.
What's the price at? What we're looking at? Has
Yep.
anything changed while we're talking, or no?
No. Everyone's talking about Vet, you know, and I like the
Let's
project. I
look
think
up
it's
Vet.
good. I just can't pull the trigger on it, man, just because of the whole. I don't trust the whole. Sorry, I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to say the country of origin. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Don't
Does
say
it
it, Jeff.
start-
Don't get us
Does it
banned.
start with a C?
Nope. I'm not
Is it
even going to say
Canada?
it is.
Is it
Well,
Canada?
Huh. You're not even close, but yeah, I think there's only. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the issue that I have with it, man. I just don't have the. And then there's a bunch of other things that came out too that can really kind of sort of have a similar use case. And I'm not saying it's not going to do great. 25.2. Here we go, right here. 0.253. There we go. Not that it can't have a good thing.
Yeah, no, it could be.
Okay, it's probably something we should talk about.
All right.
Receive the text message from Ledger saying I'll send you some Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Guys, those are all scams, man. This is an all new scam. Really, so you guys got to remember why are there so many Ledger scams? Because don't forget, they hacked into their email database. They got everyone's emails. I don't think they got passcodes, but I think they got some like first names, last names, and emails. So this is going to continue. There's going to be a new version of that. A lot of people in the community were reaching out to Jeff and I saying, hey, you know, is this for real? I'm like, man, don't go anywhere near it, drop it. And, you know, if you're going to upload, the other thing too is a lot of people for their Ledger are trying to set it up for the airdrop that's going to happen in December. I think it's December 12th for the Spark token.
Yeah.
And, you know, listen, man, if you're going to do anything like that, make sure you go to the approved source. Don't ever click on a link in an email. Don't click on a text message. There's no reason for them to be doing this stuff. They do come out of that. They do. Yeah, you're going to see more of that. Jimmy Douglas nailed that.
If I can add to that, man,
Please
don't
do.
answer any emails that people send you. Don't send anybody any crypto ever expecting,
Never.
hey, if you send me 100, I'm going to send you 200. Don't.
Doesn't work that way.
Even
No.
Jeff, because like Jeff
No.
said, hey, send me 100 XRP and I'll send you 1,000. I never did. So
Like, if anybody has any
just
question on
kidding.
anything, feel free to DM me, man, because I hate
Same here.
people getting scammed. Like, don't fall for the YouTube, hey, you know, live stream. You know, I got an email from Ripple saying that
Yep.
there's a 5 billion giveaway.
no,
No, nobody's going to give you anything for free ever.
no.
No.
Well,
Really something.
wait a minute. If it's an approved
Sometimes if
airdrop
it's a-
that we've had 4 months of knowing about it on the Spark token, that's a different scenario. But it's not going to be like because I mean this is what Brad Garlinghouse got so mad and while Ripple filed that lawsuit against YouTube because YouTube is like the purveyor of truth where they want to like you know demonetize you or deplatform people, but meanwhile they allow these scammers and like everyone in the community like report it. This is this, and they're you know they have the Vitalik, you know Buterin's at like some sort of a conference and he's talking about you know Ether and he's going on about it and next thing you know they're like giveaway and it's like no one's giving you anything. They're not giving you any you know Ether, Bitcoin, XRP, you know VET. They're not giving you any of that stuff. They might be giving you some Doge, but I'm not sure anybody wants it. But anyway. But they're not. And guys, you know, you always feel free to reach out. When in doubt, do not go any further. If you're in doubt, don't do it. If you're questioning anything, trust that little voice inside you. No one's giving you any. I think what killed all that stuff, Jeff,
Yeah.
and Alex, was that back. You remember back in there was all these little apps and airdrop, and it was this coin and that coin, all those ERC20 tokens that they were getting airdrop crazy about. Kind of condition people to think like, oh, oh, that's what an airdrop is. I just put my hands out, or I just open up my wallet, and there's the drop. No,
Look at
That was
this.
like-
They have a whole page dedicated to it. If you go on here, examples of malicious attacks, fake Chrome apps.
Let me go full screen with that just so we can see it a little bit better. Look at that. Yeah. That was the other thing. Install, you know, the install
YouTube
this on
streams,
Chrome.
phishing sites, code
you know-
converters.
But you know why they have all that? Because they
Phishing
compromised. Their database was compromised. They weren't looking out for us. You know, it put a lot of doubt in my mind. You know, I think we're going to get to a point right now. We're going to look back and we're going to laugh at exactly. I think we're going to start laughing at all the like you know the custody thing because you know if your bank can custody your crypto or somebody and it's guaranteed. I just you know some thumb drive. You know, it's like. I just saw something where one of the things about the election, they said that between 2 hours they lost a certain thumb drive that was supposed to be in a machine, and it's like this is the problem with thumb drives. It's like you have it, and then all of a sudden you don't have it, and then like what do you do? Well, now you got to hope. What's more valuable than your keys is your seed words, and people are like, yeah, whatever. They throw them away, they weren't paying attention. Yeah, you can restore it, but I always go back to this, and I don't know what you guys think about this, but if you can restore your seed words, where is that sitting? Your seed words, and how do they know how to be able to put that back together? Do you see what I'm saying? It has to be somewhere where somebody else could potentially get access to it. No? Am I wrong on that?
Oh, I think we got Alex muted.
How do we mute him?
So I'm sitting here talking and I'm all
Man.
muted. So it was explained to me like it sits on the blockchain and it's like discombobulated, and when you put the 24 words, like your key gets like put together and it gives you access. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Then you can rebuild it. You set up another thumb drive and it's...
Yeah. I think it's built like a tree, so you have different levels of it. So that works. Yeah, people don't plug your ledger into browser apps. Like I've gotten phone calls from people like, hey, I lost 10 Ethereum. I had somebody call me one day that lost 100 Bitcoin because they didn't write down their 24 words correctly.
We gotta track down Wen Mullet there. Did you just have a power? He has his seed words in a very special place.
Yeah, Wen Mullet.
Wow. I hope they got the seed words right. You ever see those like failed tattoos where they're wrong and they put the wrong one up?
No regrets. No regrets, right?
Here you go. Once the device creates your key, you write it down and the device deletes your key.
Yeah, right. Okay. Sure.
What the hell's going on?
How about that one?
Man.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's magic.
Yeah,
I think that might be the cleverest thing that's been said all night. I think it is magic. I think you just go with it's just magic.
Yeah,
how does it work?
Magic.
How does blockchain work? Magic.
Magic. No, I was mean, man. I'm not
Whoa, it's magic. Yo, magic. Are you kidding me? I love that statement. We might just have to immortalize that. Just leave it up the rest of the stream.
I think so. Just put it up there. Can you, I don't know how to do that.
As hell,
Can you
man.
pin it over there? That's funny. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
good.
We're just going to use that all the time. Hey, so what do you think about this project? I don't know. I think it's magic.
Yeah, that's magic, man. It's magic. Like some of these other coins, I think, everybody knows, we all know, I'm like XRP to the moon, right? Everything XRP. Gotcha. Understood. But I have some other coins that I've bought lately that have just been like, all right, if this moves or if this makes a move, cool. If it doesn't, all right. So I'm not sure, but I think it's magic. There you go.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's good.
That's freaking awesome. Oh my God. Now I'm thrown off. That's great.
Right, that just nailed you, right? Who said that?
That's the
25th said
best.
that?
Oh, you can
said
leave that. Just leave that going. That's hilarious.
Right?
Everything. Yeah.
Just let it go, man. Leave it on.
That's great. There you go. That's the theme of the rest of the show. It's magic.
It's just magic, man. You gotta love it.
Play a song.
This
to
is
go with
the
it,
part I
man.
love about doing the live streams, right? Because you have this interactivity, with everybody. And then the other side of that is I get distracted. Jeff goes, Chip, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been reading these funny comments all night. I don't know what you're thinking, It's like Tony Fisk said it's magic. I'm sitting there like trying not to laugh sometimes. You guys are talking about serious stuff, and I'm like looking at the chat, laughing. Like,
oh yeah, your brain is churning. You're thinking about all the white papers and how does it work, and try to figure it out. And then here you come up with the genius. It's magic. That's it.
Yeah, it's just magic.
Could you imagine you're out there, you're in the middle of you're presenting your project, and then then the VC guy asks you, well, how's it work? Man, I don't know. It's magic.
It's just magic, man. I'm gonna use that.
Magic.
Listen, man, this is gonna be so much gold for the next time
worry
I've got to do
it.
Last week I did a presentation. There were so many people on there, and then my door's ringing. It's like I was doing a Zoom call. Next time they go like, so tell me more about your platform. I'm like, I can't be 100% sure, but I think it's magic. They'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? as I'm doing a demo, I'll be like, I'm 99.9% sure, but it's magic.
It's magic.
We just keep this magic thing going all night. And meanwhile,
That's awesome.
meanwhile,
Hey,
Tony
yo,
Fisk
my
is like,
buddy.
I'm
Look at this.
sorry I
My
said
buddy. My buddy just popped in here.
it. Which one is that? I thought they're all my buddies.
I got a knock on the
Right there.
door.
You
Oh,
said
there
what's
you
up.
go. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
that's the
Hang
real
on a second.
magic right there.
That's real. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Magic.
You're hitting too many buttons. There you go. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Playing hard to get. What do you think about XRP?
Yeah, there you go.
There
You see,
you go.
she's in the know.
No, see? Up. It's going up. You see that? You heard it here first.
Go fight a mama. Sorry about that, guys.
That's awesome.
Oh, God. That's great.
She wants to see Daddy.
Sorry about that. That was a knock on the door.
It's okay.
Nice.
That was good.
That's great.
Well, Jeff, have you seen the time?
Nope.
Okay.
Like Post
Just asking,
Malone. That's awesome.
asking for a friend.
I just cut off all my dreads, man.
Did you really? I thought you
Yeah.
had it. Thought you had it up.
Ah, no, man. They're gone, man. They're
Oh
all my
wow,
dreads.
that's
Oh, wow.
weird. What prompted that?
It was some like new moon or blue moon thing. And my wife was like, "You get more money if you cut your hair off today." So I was like, "Well, shit, here we go."
That was easy.
Plus, it was fine, man. It was starting to get too heavy.
Carolina says, "Oh, beautiful."
Hmm.
Holy moly! Oh, so cute.
Nice. So what is
I don't know, it's
Surfer? Surfer's posted this a couple times.
Did you guys see this one?
That's the.
Oh, I saw that one. Yep.
Anybody
Yeah,
looking
stop
for some
saying the word
magic?
magic.
I like
Oh.
the word magic.
Magic means cocaine in UK.
Apparently, it's slang over
Only
there.
so.
Show me the
I got
magic.
They got all sorts of strange words over there. You think they speak English, and then apparently they don't.
Yeah, it's a different English. I don't understand. It's
Yeah.
alright. I barely
There we go.
understand our English.
Well, listen, guys, we're at the 1 hour mark here. It happened pretty fast. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's magic. The whole show's been magic. Tony's probably like pissed. He even said he's like, dude, I really started something. They haven't been talking about this magic thing for the last 15 minutes. What the hell?
Man, this is almost as good as the Yeti.
Right?
And you know how long we dragged the Yeti on because the Yeti's still around.
And we
Still
haven't
talking
we
about
haven't we have going at the bottom of the screen. That's just cracking me up.
Oh man. All right.
Abracadabra, abracadabra.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
that's it. Anyone asks you how what is Bitcoin?
Can't be 100% sure, but I think
Magic.
it's magic. That's the answer to almost everything. Can't be 100%
Yeah.
sure, but magic.
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 And then
pretty
someone will
sure.
be like, "Did you know that means cocaine in the UK?" I'm like, yeah, you know. I'm like, yeah, it's a little birdie told me once in a while. I might have heard that
Yeah.
from.
It threw off the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, listen. So Alex, thank you for coming on here in short notice, and
Awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome
Really-
seeing you again. One day we'll get all these. We'll get together in person.
oh man, I
It's
can't
crazy.
wait for that.
Chip's
Now
like 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. Never see him.
Never.
You're a little bit further away.
Unless I
but-
pop in like
well,
unexpected, like, hey Jeff,
Unexpected. Like,
I'm across the street from your house right now. Are you there? He's like, yeah. Then a couple scotchy poos later, and then next thing you know,
I don't know. Now that COVID's over, we can have some fun. So
let's do it. man.
exactly.
Next
Yeah.
time you're down this
We'll
way,
do a
let us
road
know.
trip. We'll go up there. You come down this way.
Yeah.
And the other.
I wonder if we should get like a bigger round table together. Just have like an all-star round table.
let's
Like
do it.
people that have been on the show at least minimum 2 times. Like just get a whole big group together.
At an actual round table.
Just a virtual round table, Jeff.
A
We're
virtual
still-
round table.
Virtual. I don't
some
want.
people still have the
I
COVID
don't want
thing.
to have a
So
bus either. You know.
yeah.
Virtual.
Cas- That could be like a castle party. I don't know what that means, but okay, let's do it. We'll have a castle party. That'd be
I don't
fun.
know. That sounds weird, bro.
I think you might have been consuming some magic.
Man, is Sir John's still awake? I thought he falls
Sir
asleep.
John, Sir
during
John
this
falls asleep. He's like, "You guys are horrible, man." Sir John, you're funny, man.
thing. Yeah, XRP meetup at Chip's house.
Boom, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So,
It's
all
magic.
right.
So listen,
So,
go ahead, Alex, take us out of here. Give us your closing statement here. I'm going to put you full screen here.
Oh man, me. All right.
What a pressure, man.
you just put him on the spot.
Boom. Go ahead, take us out.
All right, thanks everyone for joining tonight. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure it was magic. So I'll see you guys on the next one.
See you on the next. It was magic. I think there was some magic happening here. I'm going to be honest.
100% magic.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody too. Thank everybody for coming in here. Especially your funny comments today. Gosh, you guys are cracking me up all night tonight. Especially the magic comment.
Yeah.
By the way, does Tony have a? We really need to add a. We need to make a. You need to give him a wrench for that. That was
magic.
That was magic. That was magic. It was magic. Magical. It was magical and mystical at the same time.
Tony, I would like to thank everyone for coming on tonight.
Tony, nice going, Tony.
That was awesome. I want to thank everybody for being here with us tonight. Also, man, Alex, awesome seeing you again. Definitely appreciate you. Awesome conversation, and I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was magic.
I think it's magic, yeah. And on that note, guys, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. We're out.
All right.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.